It really came about because I felt like there was a gap in the market for a publication that was going to celebrate Tucson's talent, for one thing, the amazing amount of people here who are designing, doing art, styling, have cool houses, who weren't being written about, and business people too.
I'm a Tucsonan, I like Tucson a lot, but I don't know about all these cool things that are going on in Tucson, and all of a sudden through 3 Story magazine, I find out, oh, there's this amazing person doing this, or here's this business that's doing something that I would love to support.
Every time I open 3 Story magazine, when it arrives in my inbox, each story is timely and relevant and really engages the issues and I think the themes that connect to the Tucson community.
I think it's because it's about community, and it's so, I mean, there are lots of great magazines out here, and I've got a whole stack in the back, but I mean, I can open yours up and I can learn about people and local people here in town that I never even knew about. And
it's about the little jewels that we have that we didn't know, and now you bring that in. It's like, wow. I mean, this is why we fell in love with Tucson 10 years ago.
I also find it to be very creative, easy to read, love the layout, and I love the different elements that it hits on that all kind of tie together as this reflection of what's happening in the little old pueblo.
I think you find very interesting places in Tucson that are sort of secret, that you don't know about, and it's pretty exciting.
Very quickly, we discovered that there were artists as well out there, and business people who were of interest, and personality profiles started appearing, and arts and culture coverage increased. 3 Story magazine almost directed us that way. Like, here's where the interesting stuff is. So it's design, style, architecture, and the arts. The arts is now a big bit of it. So much so that we changed our tag from At Home in the Desert to Desert Cool Urban Hot.
I'm pretty aware of things, and you're coming up with things where I'm like, what? How did I not know about that? Or really, that's amazing that we have that happening here. Or, you know, there's a shop like that, or there's a person doing these things. So it's pretty phenomenal. I mean, it brings sort of the best of Tucson to the top. I think a lot of magazines focus on certain areas, and you cover everywhere, and that's really quite nice.
You took a high degree of time to actually come visit me, ask me a series of interesting questions that really probed at the work we were doing beyond the surface level of really shallow journalism. You and 3 Story really took the time to find out what is happening at Fed by Threads that's different. And that takes time. That takes a commitment to journalistic ethics that not everyone either has the time or the resources or the interest to do.
I'm so proud of Jillian. I mean, she's done this totally by the skin of her teeth. I mean, totally by talent. And she had ideas on these stories and these columns and titles, and she's had them for years, and she's let them percolate, and now they're all coming to fruition.
One of the rewards, I guess, for me is people who I feel are in the know in Tucson coming to me saying, I didn't know about this person, or this is the first time I've heard about this arts festival or event. And so I feel like then we're doing our job.